Hi, this is Marta with Sister Paint Parties and More, and now we're gonna paint the egg. So I'm gonna point this down. We did all these videos in the same day, so maybe we'll go back and fix them later. You're gonna just base coat. This one we're gonna use a tape. And any of these paint, the way we paint them, we really paint them all the same on different shapes. So any of these designs you can use on any of these shapes. So you just want to base coat it one color. I'm going to use this white because I think that's what was in your kit. Again, this one is a big one. We had cut for a party that we were going to have that got canceled, so I'm just using the big one so we can save the smaller ones for the kits. You want to be real careful with white because white paint tends to take longer to dry. So you will probably want to hit that with a blow dryer or just let it dry really good between the coats of paint. Because we're going to use tape on this one, and the tape won't stick to anything that's not dry. So you'll have lots of bleeding underneath if it's not dry. And same thing, you're going to want to paint that edge to keep the weather out of it. We use a 1/2 inch MDF here. I know a lot of people use a 1/4, and we kind of thought about eventually going to a 1/4, but right now we're at 1/2. And the one thing that 1/2 can do is it can absorb water if it's not sealed. So you just want to be sure and paint the edge so you can seal it up. It's okay if it's a little streaky. Mine is a little streaky because we're gonna put stuff on top of it. So I'm gonna go blow dry mine and you go blow dry yours. Okay, so we're gonna use Chevron tape. I put scalloped in the kits, and the reason we ran out of scalloped, so I'm gonna use some Chevron. And this tape's really easy to use. It's just like painter's tape, except that this peels in the middle. You're gonna peel it like that. Like that. And just remember, wherever you put the tape, that's where you're covering the color. So you can set it wherever you want. But now that I put that there, that's where my white stripe is going to be. I think I will just put purple at the top and the bottom of this one. So we're going to take some purple, which I think this is the same color that is in your kit. And we're just going to paint it on. You can go down around the edge if you want to, but you don't have to with this. And you can get it on the tape. You just want to make sure that your tape has a really good seal to the wood, so there's no popping up. If it starts popping up, it means that your paint is not dry. So we're just going to give it a top and a bottom of purple. Same thing, you're gonna let that dry a little bit and then just put another coat on top until you get it as dark as you want it to be. Sometimes this tape has some powder on it, so if you start to see your paint kind of bubble up like powder, kind of, it's on the tape. It will wipe off, so you can just wipe it off. Okay, so just like that. And then I like to peel mine when it's still wet. So you're just gonna peel it up like that. And peel it up like that. And that is how you use this tape. Now, I'm going to put some polka dots there in the middle. And I'm gonna make them a little bit lighter than my other color. So I'm gonna put some white in here. And you could use any color. You could also make your top parts of your egg longer. So if you wanted more purple and less white. And if you've watched any of the other videos, we talk about twisting your polka dot sponge instead of stamping it necessarily. If you twist it, you get a lot cleaner polka dot than if you would just stamp it on there. I think I had yellow in there too, so let me grab some yellow real quick. And let's see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a few yellow ones in there too. Then you're gonna take your detail brush again, and you could use whatever color you want to. I'm gonna use some black. I'm just gonna give it a little outline. I'm gonna give my dots a little hashtag. Like that. And then you could write something in there if you wanted to, like Happy Easter. Okay, so we're gonna add a bow here, and then I would probably write Happy Easter. My sister thinks it's a Lakers egg, so maybe LA Lakers, I don't know. Anyway, that would be the egg and how to use the tape. So this one is chevron, but the one that's in the kits are scalloped, so more like an Easter egg. Anyway, I think that's the last one for right now, but if we want to do some more, just let us know and we'll get some more going. Thanks, bye.